Okay. Good morning, team. Good morning. Actually, the KT Ajanta is we need to show a demo for whom the customer is having one warehouse with three retail outlets. I already shared in our Ajanta itself. The customer is having one warehouse with three retail outlets. Also, they are using local software for each and every individual outlet. They are using in the independent solution. The frame show. மகேஷ் உங்களுக்கு கேக்குதா கரெக்டா?
கேக்குது ஜெயக்குமார்.
அவர் இளங்கோ சார் வந்து கேட்கல அப்படின்னு போட்டிருக்காரு, அதுக்காக கேட்டேன்.
கேக்குது சார்.
ஓகே ரிப்ளை போட்டிருக்கேன். Your voice is audible. Yeah, okay. Okay. Actually, the Ajanta is the thing only. The customer having one warehouse with three retail outlet. Already they using one local software. The software worth is 10,000 K per outlet. Also, they not maintaining the inventory properly. Inventory as of now. This is the current customer challenges. For the challenges, we are going to show one demo and we pitch our solution. Then the customer will interested to take the solution with our Go Frugal solution. That is the agenda. Okay.
சார் ரெக்கார்ட் பண்றீங்களா சார்?
What ma?
ரெக்கார்ட் சார், ரெக்கார்ட்.
Already recorded here. Record is going on. Okay. See, first of all, I will start with the demo in our what is Go Frugal. See, I am Jay Kumar from Go Frugal Technologies. I am in Go Frugal Technologies last 9 years, working as a business consultant to consulting the business peoples for our Go Frugal solution. The customer is established in 2004. The company is established in 2004. We are providing a solution for 30,000 plus happy customers all over 60 countries. We are servicing. Also, our main thing is we adapting the digitalized tool. I will explain what are all the tools using in our solution. I just play on 2 minutes of video. In that, what are all the digital tool can be used in our supermarket to effective digitalized tool usage for the business. Okay. So actually, in a normal supermarket, the purchase entry is the most challenging one. From our Go Frugal, we are simplifying the process with the help of normal Android mobile. See, in supermarket, what is the process is, see, while we receiving the invoice from the supplier person and our one person will go for a verification. What all the product received in a supermarket, its correct quantity and the product is received without any damages, like that he will check, and then he just pick one sample product tray, and with the invoice, the tray can be sent to a purchase invoice person. Then the purchase entry person will enter the purchase. See, what is our Agento is, see, for example, the stock verification person itself, he will do the inward entry. If we receive the product from supplier, one of our employee will go for the verification at the time itself. By him mobile itself, he will scan the product and he will enter the received quantity, and it will be saved. So we will reduce the purchasing time. See, actually, for invoice, it will take 15 minutes. Means while using this app, it will be reduced 5 minutes. So 10 minutes will be saved for every invoices. Like that, we will develop this app. Sir, actually, one doubt is how many persons you are entering the purchase. Magesh, you are the customer.
Okay. Actually, to see this mobile app solution from GoFrugal, actually in my supermarket, where there for every outlet we have 2 members to enter the GRM, the purchase entry will happen. Actually.
Okay, sir. How many
there will be
times?
A 2 person will be there.
Okay, sir. How many times?
Depends upon the purchase.
Okay, sir. Let's see, for an average or 30 item is there in the purchase, means how long it will take, sir, for our in normal purchase entry?
15 to 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes will take for my team to enter one particular purchase invoice with a minimum item quantity of 30 numbers.
Okay, sir. See, actually, our Agento is our main motto is to reduce the purchase time to 5 minutes, sir. See, for example, while receiving the time itself, the employee will go with the mobile app, and then what are all the products they are supplier is giving, means he will scan the product and he will enter the quantity. So all the products in purchase can be captured by himself. If any new item, only he will give it in one separate tray and give it to the purchase entry person. The supplier will load all the items and verify the cost is entered correctly or not, and the quantity is received correctly or not based on the invoice. Also, it is recognize the purchase order. If we already generated the purchase order against the supplier, means it auto recognize it. This is the future of this app.
Okay, very good.
Okay, sir. So this is a price checker app. See, actually, as of now, we are improvising the development for the price checking app. This is newly coming in our market. Previously in abroad only they are using like that technology, but now it's come in India also. Nearly that in Delhi, in a few of the Chennai supermarket, they are having the price checker app. This is called the price checker app, sir. In that app, we will scan the product and it will show what is the product price and what are all the offers for the product, like that. It will show. As of now, we having this benefits. In our plan is to see, for example, each and every product we having many details. What are all the calories in the product, and for example, if you are planning to cook for 40 members, means what are all the products we needed, like that. The intelligence can be developed. We are planning into the development for the app, sir. As of now, we can use for a offer display as well as the rate talking app, sir. it will show, see each and every product, MRP product, they won't stitch the barcode. So if the customer need to know the rate and then offer of the product means, you just scan the product, it will show the rate and then offer detail of the products. Similarly, see in a supermarket, sir, I just asking one question, sir. Sir, in your supermarket, how frequently you are taking the stock taking, sir?
Actually, we are not maintaining the inventory, but we supposed to take yearly once or 6 months once. We are planning to do like that.
Okay, sir. See, while stock taking time, what most of the people is doing means, see, for example, he just closed down the business. In night time, they are doing a stock taking, or he just closed down the business for one day and doing the stock taking. But our motto is, you need to do a daily stock taking, then you can have a inventory 100% accurate. See, for example, what is the purpose of the this app is InStock. What is the purpose of it means, you just scan while business running time itself, you can able to do the stock taking. Each and every rack, you can do a, for example, we having an option, smart stock taking. It is recommending you a daily basis 20 item based on which are all the product is fast moving and which are all the product is costly. Like that, it will automatically suggesting you to do a stock taking in daily basis. So you can able to manage your inventory, physical inventory as well as the system inventory is 100% perfect.
Okay.
From this app itself, we will mark the damage also, sir. If in a supermarket we have any damaged product means, in our app itself, we can able to mark as a damaged product.
Okay, I have a doubt. Do we have any option to right away put the return to the supplier?
For damage entry, see, for example, what all the product is damaged, that can be loaded in a sales return, sorry, purchase return, then we can able to send it to a supplier.
Okay.
We having that option, sir. See, for example, what in a typical supermarket is doing means, see, for example, few of the supermarket were very rush in peak hours. See, for example, 5 to 8, like that hour, the supermarket is very peak. At the time itself, they are planning to do one separate computer for billing means it cost effective. So what our plan is, a normal Android mobile or a tab, you can able to use as a one counter. This is SellSmart, sir. You can use a one mobile or tablet as a one counter. From that mobile app itself, we can able to manage cash in, opening cash and closing cash. You just add the, you just scan the product by normal camera itself, and it will add it in our cart. You can save the product. You can save the bill as cash card or due bill, like that. You can save. Okay, sir. Sir, actually, this is a customer feedback app, sir. Nipal's app, sir. See, what is the purpose of this app is, see, for example, each and every customer having some feelings about product availability as well as the staff behavior, like that. each and every customer is having some feeling. But if he doesn't collect the feeling, means he doesn't improvise our business. So each and every customer feeling and the feedback is very necessary to improvise our business. So see, in that app itself, there is a two kind of apps, sir. In a tab, we can collect the feedback from the customer, or otherwise, you can just send a survey link through SMS to him, and he will give the feedback. See, the feedback can be defined yourself, sir. See, for example, it is a normal and a thumb and smiley feedback only, sir. The customer won't type many words, means we can give a normal selection option, a smiley and a thumb impression options. The questions can be customized by seasonally. See, for example, each and every season we are asking different feedbacks. So the customer can be able to customize the feedback and the feedback questions and then ask the customers. If you have any separate website also, you can able to display the feedback rating in our website also, sir. Okay, sir. Actually, this is a delivery app, sir. Home delivery app. See, in a typical supermarket, what the people is doing is, see, for example, they are purchasing weekly purchase or monthly purchase. The customers came to shop, and what all the product they needed, we just build all the products. And if the customer need to fewer more grocery product to take him home. See, for example, the milk or some other products they need to take home immediately, means we will take the product from the bill itself. See, in our sales screen itself, we can able to mark delivery item, which are all the item already delivered and with how much quantity is delivered, we can able to map. Also, from our mobile app itself, it will show these are all the product already delivered, and these are all the products we need to deliver while delivery time. Like that, it will show in mobile apps. See, the mobile app Agento is, see, for example, the without mobile app, the customer giving home delivery orders. If the customer call shop, he asking why the delivery is not happened. Like that, means he doesn't know if the delivery is already delivered or the delivery is not started. Like that, he doesn't know. We need to inquire the delivery boys, and we need to know the delivery, I mean the bill status. But with the mobile app, we can able to track if the product is delivery initiated, if the delivery is already delivered, or the delivery is already rescheduled. Like that, we can able to track. If the customer calls, the delivery is not received or delivery is rescheduled. Like that, we can able to track from our mobile app itself. Similarly, if the benefit of the Go delivery is, see, each and every time if you call the customer and asking about, sir, where is the home location exactly, like that, each and every time if you ask the address, means customer will get irritated. But with the help of our Go delivery app, we can able to mark the customer address by GPS. While next time you need to deliver, means you just click the navigation button, it will automatically route you to the customer home. Like that, we are having the benefits there. See, in delivery app, we having 4 status. One is yet to schedule. Yet to schedule is nothing but the delivery is assigned to a person, delivery boy, but he doesn't pick the product. It is called yet to schedule. If the delivery person pick the product, the SMS automatically goes to the customer, this is the delivery boy. Yes, in SMS, this is the delivery boy, and this is his phone number. They are planning to deliver in 30 minutes, like that. SMS, we will send it in from our software. If the customer need any reschedule option, they can directly call to the executive, I mean delivery boy, and they can reschedule it. If the reschedule happens or any delivery cancel happens, the immediate notification will be sent as SMS to owner also. These are all the reasons the delivery has been rescheduled. These are all the reasons delivery has been cancelled. Like that, the message will be goes to owner also. And also, see, for example, if we, while delivery time, it will list out the products, which are all the products they are planning to deliver. Like that, if the customer won't need any of one products, means he can able to return it from mobile app itself. So they can able to know how much bill amount need to collect from the customer. See, there is a two kind of bills here. One is already cash settled bill, and another one is COD, cash on delivery bill. Few of the customer as COD means the customer ordered 10 items. At the delivery time, he need only 7 items, means the three item can be returned. From our delivery app itself, what all the amount we need to collect from the customer, it will show. That amount can be collected from the customer. Remaining item can be returned to the software. So there is no miscommunication between the customer as well as the shop. These are all the apps we looked out now, bro. So actually, we integrated the What's Now app with the Google Home itself. Sir. If you have any Google Home device, you can able to integrate with our Google. Tell me, sir. Sir, our What's Now app is owner's app, sir. From that app itself, we can able to owner can able to verify what's the sales and what's the purchase. If what's the customer outstanding and what's the supplier outstanding. If we need to know each and every product rate, they can able to view from What's Now itself, sir. See, other benefits of the What's Now is, see, for example, if you are in a market at the time of 3 a.m. like that, we need to change the vegetable price, means no need to call other people. The owner itself can able to change the rate from his mobile app itself. That is called What's Now owner app. In that, we having price change option. From that option, we can able to change the price at any time at anywhere. Also, in our What's Now app, we having a task management. Task management is nothing but, see, if you viewing one product margin, but you are having few doubts on it. So at the time itself, you can able to create one task to your employee to verify the product margin, like that. And also the employee can update the status, and at the end of the day, we can able to verify what can be given to the employee. It is completed or it's still pending. Like that, task also we can able to manage with the help of What's Now. Sir, actually, high is nothing but our artificial. I is nothing but our artificial intelligence for reordering purpose, sir. See, our one of the customer, Raja Shopping, he is using this DI app, sir. This is nothing but, see, for example, what the supermarket is doing is the what all the product, the sale, the supplier itself, then to the shop in the rack, they viewing the product and they can note it down the what all the order products and give it to the owner. The owner can't able to verify all the products is correctly in rack or not. He says, okay, you will supply the product like that. He will say, but what actually is doing in supplier means, see, the supplier executive also having some sales target. So what they doing means, if they dumping more products in our store means, the loss can be for a owner only. So from that reorder option, we can able to order from our GoFrugal itself. The I can be generated.
இந்தோர்ல டாக்டர்ஸ்லாம் போயிருக்காங்க போட்டு பல்லு
Okay, from DI app we can able to automatically send what all the ordering quantity to the supplier. This is our DI app. Is a artificial intelligence. The Raja Shopping is currently using this app. Similarly, we having another one app called Order Easy app. This is a e-commerce app. See, for example, each and every supermarket, they are planning to develop one e-commerce app. It can be cost around 1 lakh or 80,000 like that. But for our customer, we are giving cost effective e-commerce app to customers, sir. Okay, sir. Now we are go for a multi-chain architecture, sir. See, this is our GoFrugal hybrid solution, multi-chain architecture, sir. See, what we are doing means, if the warehouse and HQ, GoFrugal headquarters solution. See, in headquarters solution, what all the thing can be managed is, see, the master can be managed centrally, and the price and the promotions can be managed from our HQ only. From HQ only, they can able to fix the price and the promotions from HQ itself. Also, finance and accounts can be managed locally as well as central in HQ. Also, the security controller, user creation and all other security can be controlled in HQ. Also, the customer relationship, the loyalty and the other promotionals can be managed in HQ. See, in a supermarket, what they are doing is, see, for example, each and every retail outlet, they are sending order, sending intent to warehouse, and the warehouse is doing a central purchase. See, in our GoFrugal, what we are giving a solution is, the item can be segregated as 3 types. One is put away, and another one is flow through, and another one is DSD. It's nothing but put away is nothing but grocery item is called put away. See, the pulses, rice, and other grocery products can be purchased seasonally. At some season, these are all the products can be collected from the farmers or other resources in a cheap. So they can be stored in a warehouse. That is, those are all the items called put away. And flow through is nothing but which are all the product, FMCG product and fast moving products and all comes under flow through. And which are all the products, milk and bread like that, milk, bread and daily products and all comes under DSD. See, in put away is nothing but they can store the products in warehouse, and based on the indent request from the store, they are sending the product to outlet. And flow through is nothing but the outlet can send the indent request to warehouse. The warehouse collect all the indent request, then they are sending all the indent in the club in a one purchase order. Then he sent to the supplier. The supplier is see, the purpose of all the outlet getting a one centralized PO is, see, each and every outlet we are requesting a purchase order means we can't able to give a volume discount like that. But while we are using a warehouse solution, you can collect all the order request from the outlets as indent, and we can able to consolidate all the request, and then we can make as a one consolidated PO and send it to the supplier. If the supplier supplies the product to warehouse, then we can able to automatically allocate the stock based on the indent requested by the outlet. Those features we having in a warehouse. Similarly, put away product. See, for example, few of the groceries already available in warehouse, they are sending indent request means in HQ we having one option. See, in HQ we having one option called indent wise replenishment. Indent wise replenishment is nothing but what all the indent request came from the outlet, it can be stored in HQ, and the inventory manager is verifying those are all the indent. Those are all the indent already having the stocks in a warehouse means they will automatically send a stock transfer advice to that warehouse. The warehouse is also, automatically receive the advices, and based on the advice they can able to send the product to concerned outlet. Similarly, DSD product is nothing but the daily products. The daily products, many of the customer won't collect in warehouse. They can tell the supplier to directly deliver it to store. See, in our HQ solution, we having one option called auto indent. In each and every day, once the settlement is done, we can able to do auto indent based on sales as well as minimum maximum. The minimum maximum and sales can be fixed in item wise. See, few items can be based on min max, or few item can be based on sales. That also we can able to manage in a HQ solution. See, this is our HQ solution.
Jayakumar.
Yeah, tell me, Kapil.
Yeah, you come again about the auto indent. I'm not getting completely.
Okay, auto indent is nothing but, see, each and every day, once the day end is completed, they can click one button called settlement. Once the settlement is done, based on the SKU type, I explained now that there is 3 type of the SKUs. One is put away, flow through, and DSD. Based on the SKU type, the indent will be generated as 3 indent, and it can be sent to the HQ. It's named as in the indent wise replenishment only it will come. Okay. If the indent is DSD, we having one option in setup configuration option, we can able to automatically redirect it to the outlet itself. The DSD item can be automatically rebooted to that outlet. Like that, we have option.
Kapil ji.
Yeah, please, sir.
Yeah, Kapil, see, actually, the intent is no between branch, from a branch, what item is required, they can able to raise it to their head office or warehouse. So
Yeah,
it is like, what is my requirement? They will put it in the intent and they will send it.
yeah, that
Right?
process I
So,
available.
wait. I will explain.
Yeah.
So, in the supermarket, if you see, there are no some 10,000 items, 15,000 items, right?
Okay.
They cannot no, find which item is required based on today's movement.
Okay.
So, in our solution, we have refilling logics based on what the item should be refilled. No, maybe Jaykumar will show that.
Okay.
So, based on which, end of the day, whatever the items coming under minimum maximum stock or based on sales or based on whatever the logics, when the item is coming,
Okay.
so based on any logic, the item is come under no refilling, it will be generated as indent automatically.
Okay. Got
So
it.
the auto indent is happening based on the item types. He is explaining, no, this put away, flow through, and direct store delivery.
Got it.
ठीक है, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Kapil, in that configuration, we having the option here. The DSD item, if we generated auto indent, it automatically goes to central purchase, means it automatically goes to central purchase to the store itself. Or if you need to go for a HQ for allocation also, we having the option.
Okay.
Based on the settings, it work. Once the day end is completed, the customer give the settlement, the 3 type of indent can be generated and goes to HQ. If you give to the option is allocation, it automatically comes under here. Inventory, replenishment, indent wise replenishment. The 3 indent can be come here.
Okay.
See, the 3 indent can be comes to the warehouse.
Got it. Got it, Jaykumar. You can continue.
Okay. Okay, sir. Once the day end is completed, the indent can be automatically sent to HQ. Based on the inventory manager can decide if the product is already available in our warehouse, they can send a request to stock allocation. Okay, I will do on indent. We will verify it's go for a stock allocation, and how the stock allocation happens like that we will verify. See, there is two type of indent. One is auto indent, another one is manual indent. Manual indent is nothing but at any time the customer needed the store can be needed at any time. We need a few of the item means they can able to send a manual indent also. That option is available here. Branch indent list. And they can able to send a indent. and the indent can be automatically goes to the HQ. Okay. See, similarly, the indent will came here. In that indent type itself, it will show it is auto-generated indent or manual indent. While you just click the indent here, okay, I don't know why it's not loading. Just you click here, it will load all the item here. Then we can able to view the warehouse stock. DC stock is nothing but the distribution center stock. The warehouse stock will be shown here. Based on that, what are the indent request quantity, it will show here the indent quantity. Based on that, if you having the stock in our warehouse, we can able to do stock allocation. STI is nothing but stock allocation. You just click here. Okay.
லாக்டவுன் செக் பண்ணா போறானா ரெஸ்ட்ரிக்ஷன் பண்ணுங்க. தெரியும் நான் ஏதோ வீடியோ மோடி மெசேஜ்.
Okay. Once you just click the edit button of the indent, it will show the list of the items. In that item itself, it will show the DC stock. DC stock is nothing but warehouse stock. And it will show the warehouse stock as well as the indent quantity. If the product having stock in a warehouse means you can able to do stock allocation. And if you save the indent, it automatically sends a request to the retail outlet. If the product is not there, we can able to do a central purchase. What all the product requested by the warehouse, it will automatically show here, and we will select CP, then it will automatically load as a central purchase quantity. And the supplier name can be able to change here. Just a moment, I will verify if any product is loading here or not. Okay. Based on that, if you have the product, you can able to send the stock allocation, or if the product not having in a DC, then we can able to mark as a central purchase. Also, at the time of recommending the central purchase, you can able to change the supplier name also here. Once you save the indent, it automatically sends as a central purchase. See, in item master, we can able to give the reorder type. See, each and every item we having the option called reorder. In that, you can able to fix auto reorder or manual reorder. here the indent type. In bulk, there is option called bulk update. See here. In outlet specific data, we can able to export the detail outlet wise. If you need to fix the min max for a retail outlet, you can able to select it here, min max quantity, also the reorder formula. Reorder formula is nothing but based on minimum maximum or based on n day sales quantity, like that we can able to set the formula, as well as order type. Order type is nothing but auto or manual indent. Jambu, you told me to unmute, but your name is not showing here. Okay. With the help of Excel, you can able to update each and every item, what is the minimum stock and what is the maximum stock. Also, reorder type, one is manual indent and two is auto indent. Like that, each and every item wise we can able to map. The reorder formula is nothing but by which the min max or like that, or for which formula you can able to fix, like that you can fix. See here, if you need to code number of the formula, means you just click the enter option, it will show the formula. See, n day sales quantity is nothing but if you give 2 days, it will automatically send the 2 day sales quantity as a indent, like that it will automatically takes based on the formula, it will generate. Once all done, you can send it to outlet. See how the auto reorder is work means, once the billing is done, I just do on billing and let you explain you. Just a moment. If any pending transaction, we can't do year end. Actually, last 2 days nobody opened the software, so it shows year end not done.
க்ளோஸ்
புரியல, நெட்வொர்க் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணலாம் அப்படிதான் இருக்கு.
க்ளோஸ் ஆகலையே, கீழே ஓப்பன்ல இருக்கு.
இல்ல க்ளோஸ் பண்ணியாச்சு. Okay, I will explain you. See, once the settlement is done, like similarly, it will generate the auto indent. See, here we generated 3 auto indents. That is called put away one. One is a put away auto indent. Another one is a flow through, and another one is a DSD auto indent. The item can be splitted as 3 types, and the auto indent will be generated. See, once the all the transaction is done, just go to sales day in process settlement. It will automatically generate a indent. See, the auto indent is already generated, so it will show like that. The indent can be automatically sent to HQ in indent wise replenishment. The inventory manager will verify what all the indent received in outlet level, and they can able to approve for a stock allocation or for a central purchase. Similarly, you can able to create a loyalty and offer management also from centrally. From here itself, we can able to create the offer management. See, this is for one particular outlet also we can able to configure, or for all outlet we can able to configure from here. See, here we having on benefit. See, if you already give some offer for a few item, but you loaded the offer for another offer, means it will automatically be having one option. See here, which are all the product is not offered, that product alone we can able to load, and which are all the product offered, that product alone we can able to load. Like that we can able to filter it out here. See, I will select which are all the product not offered already. So it's showing all the items having already offer. So the duplicate offer cannot be applied for the item. Like that we can able to verify. And also we can able to load particular brand products. For Axe product alone, we are giving the offer, means we can able to filter the branded products or the category products, and we can able to give the offer. This is normal, same like as Excel only. Similarly, see, the offer can be fixed for a particular period or a particular happy days or particular happy hours. Like that we can able to fix it out. And also the offer can be applied for first end customer. See, for example, we are planning to give offer for a first 20 customer. Like that means also we can able to give. Similarly, the offer can be applied for nth bill. Nth bill is nothing but each and every customer, the 100th bill, they can able to give one offer also, they can able to give. And also we having another option, offer on next shopping. Next shopping is nothing but, see, if you do the bill in this session, tomorrow the customer is coming, means that bill only they are giving the offer. Like that, offer on next bill or offer on nth bill offer. Like that we can able to segregate it based on the customer need. And also if we having many outlet, 3 outlet, for which outlet alone we are giving the offer, we can able to activate it for a particular outlet also. Similarly, we having a loyalty and a discount coupons and a gift vouchers. Loyalty is nothing but, see, each and many of the software having each and every bill having few loyalty points. But in what benefit in our software is, see, you can segregate, these are all the products are less margin, means you can able to block the loyalty points for the particular item. See, in item master itself, we having one option, is loyalty is applicable for item or not. Similarly, we can able to fix the loyalty based on tender type. See, if the customer is paying card, we are not giving the full 100% loyalty to the card customer, means we can able to give the loyalty based on tender type. What the customer is paying in tender, based on the tender, we can able to give the loyalty. See, for example, if the customer is paying card, the shop owner doesn't get benefit of full bill amount. The 2% or 1% of the bill amount can be went to the bank. So he lose 1%. So from the loyalty point, if you give 100% loyalty points, it may cause a losses to the customer. So they can able to filter it out and segregate the loyalty point based on the tender type also we can able to do. Similarly, many of the customer asking customer category wise loyalty point. See, for example, few of the categories having more margin products, and few of the products having less margin option, and few of the product having non-margin option. Like that, in item master itself, we can able to segregate non-margin products. What all the product is non-margin products is, we can able to block loyalty for the particular item. And also based on based on item category wise, we can able to give the loyalty point. See, while creating the loyalty program itself, we can able to give the loyalty based on bill amount or based on customer category, based on the product category. Like that also we can give. See here, bill wise loyalty, item wise loyalty, category wise loyalty. From the category wise loyalty, you can able to segregate the item as low margin, medium margin and high margin. Based on that, we can able to give the loyalty. So our cost won't affect by giving the loyalties. Similarly, see here, tender based loyalty is here. Tender based loyalty is nothing but based on the tender type given by the customer, we can give the loyalty to that customer. If the customer is paying cash, we are giving 100% loyalty. If the customer is paying card, we are giving 80% loyalty. Like that, we can able to segregate the loyalty based on the tender type. Also, for customer category also, we can able to fix it out. See, already the customer is purchasing the product in a dealer price, for example, the wholesale price. So we doesn't apply the loyalty for few category, means that also we can able to filter it out here. These are all the category of the customer won't apply the loyalty. Like that, we can able to give. Similarly, discount coupon. Discount coupon is nothing but, see, many of the technical vendors are doing marketing the coupons in Facebook or in public social media. Based on that, if the customer is getting the banner or any other thing, they are giving the discount, like percentage or discount amount. Like that, we can they can give that. Discount coupon can be redeemed in any of our outlet. Similarly, the loyalty also, if the customer having loyalty point in first outlet, they can able to redeem in any outlet. Similarly for gift voucher is nothing but from our name itself we will create one voucher and we will issue it to the customer. Issue it to means they can able to sell the gift voucher to the customer. The redemption can be happened anywhere in our outlet. It can be managed in a centrally. Similarly, we can create one voucher with prefix and the validity also can be managed based on the creation date or based on the sales date. The validity can be managed for the gift voucher. Okay, team. Today session we just wind up with a QA, question and answer. You just ask questions. What all the questions you have?
So Jaya Kumar,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was really nice and wonderful demo. Actually, this is my second demo when I participated. But how you explain the entire demo, it is very good. So I completely understand from the flow from top to bottom. It is really very good. As of now, I don't have any question, and if I have, I definitely ping you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jogana.
Thank you, Kapil. Team, anyone have doubts?
Jaykumar,
Tell
the
me, sir.
product category, நம்ம put away flow through அந்த direct store சொல்லிருக்க இல்லையா
Ama.
ப்ராடக்ட் கேட்டகரி
Yeah, tell me, sir.
அதுல இருந்து மேப்பிங் எங்க நம்ம பண்றோம் மாஸ்டர்ல
See, in item master, we having the option. Each and every item creation, we having that option. The product SKU type.
ஓகே
See here, SKU type. Each and every product we can able to define. This is a put away product, or this is a flow through, or this is a direct delivery product.
ஓகே
If the item is already migrated, we having the option called bulk update. In bulk update also, we can able to update it from HQ. See here, right? MDM, item of management,
Okay.
item of the bulk update. We can able to load all the items, and we can able to change the SKU type from here. Here. You just export it and it will modify it, and based on that we can import it also.
ஓகேப்பா
Team, any other having doubts?
Sir, Jaykumar sir.
Tell me more.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
If a product gets its below its minimum stock in evening, the biller raises a manual indent, sir.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, after settlement, it will ask for the auto indent. No, will the same
Okay.
item? Will the system take the same item, sir?
Yeah, it will take the same item. See, if the manual indent is raised to the warehouse, if the warehouse is send the item before the settlement, if the before the settlement the product level is reached max the minimum level,
அதான் க்ளோஸ் ஆகுது
doesn't send the product before that end of the day, it will write the
க்ளோஸ் டாப்ஸ் ஓகேவா
Hello.
Hello?
சார் எனக்கு ஒரு doubt.
Yeah, tell me, brother.
சார் இப்போ இன்டென்ட் ரைஸ் ஆட்டோ இன்டென்ட் ரைஸ் ஒரு 1000 குவான்டிட்டிக்கு,
Okay.
பட் நம்ம
Oh,
இருக்கு.
no, Prakash, I'm not getting you properly. Your voice is breaking, Prakash. I'm not getting properly.
ஹலோ
Tell me, brother.
சார் இப்போ இன்டென்ட் ஆட்டோ இன்டென்ட் வந்து 1000 குவான்டிட்டிக்கு ரைஸ் ஆகுது சார்.
Okay.
ஆனா வேர் ஹவுஸ்ல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு 500 குவான்டிட்டி தான் இருக்கு.
Okay.
பட் அதை நான் எஸ்டிஏவே கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணணுமா இல்ல சிங்கிள் பர்ச்சேஸா கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணணுமா?
See, the SPA can be able to convert for 500 quantity alone. You can't
So I can
able to
split it.
1000 quantities. If the DC stock having 500 quantity, you can able to send STA 500 quantity alone. Remaining quantity, if the HQ itself, it will suggest you to do for a complete PO for remaining.
Okay, it will do auto process.
Yeah, if you give stock allocation, what's the product quantity having in DC stock, that alone it will take. Remaining it won't take.
Okay. Sir, one more, sir.
Yeah, tell me, Prakash. Prakash, go ahead.
Hello.
Prakash, tell me, Prakash.
சார் இப்போ நான் 500
இல்ல சார் ஸ்டார்ட் கொடுத்தீங்களா இல்லையா? என்ன கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க? ஸ்டார்ட் கொடுக்கல. இப்போலாம் சார் நோ
Prakash, கேட்கல.
லைன் வந்து நோ கொடுத்தா வரும்.
Ram Prasad,
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
any other doubts?
ஜெயக்குமார் சார், உங்க வாய்ஸ் கிளியரா இல்ல.
Clear இருக்கா? Okay, team, any other doubts?
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
Yeah, as Kapil asked, SellSmart also, in SellSmart itself, we can able to handle cash transactions. Now only I see in the chat. See, in a SellSmart itself, we having option cash tender, credit tender, like the tender. Also, now, as of now, we are suggesting a SellQuick alone instead of SellSmart. Because of SellSmart development has been stopped, we are promoting a SellQuick alone, sir. In SellQuick, we having a Q-bill payment, wallet, all the thing it will support. Okay. Thanks.
லாகின் பண்ணுங்க. எஸ் கொடுங்க சார். லாகின் பண்ணும் போது சார் அங்கே எஸ் நோ கேட்டுருக்குங்க. லாகினே வேணான்றது வெளியே போறீங்க. நீங்க என்ன ஸ்கிரீன்ல
Magesh ji. Magesh ji.
Yes, Jay Kumar.
Yeah, any other doubts?
Nothing. It's good.
Okay, ji. Almost our meeting time will done. சொல்லுங்க ஜம்பு. சொல்லுங்க.
Sir, I know major competitors for HQ solutions in supermarket vertical, sir. And is there any comparison chart? Competitors based specification, is there any unique selling point for competitively? Some software is not having that solution. We have some unique solution, right? So is there any specific solution is like that?
See, in the auto indent with the SKU type alone, few of the vendors not having, our competitor not having something. The auto indent based on SKU type alone not having. They just sending what all the product needed to that warehouse, like that only they having. Also, we having what all the required stock, we are directly sent to HQ. In a HQ, one of the inventory manager will verify, and they can decide it will can be allocated to warehouse, or they can move to central purchase. That can be managed by the HQ, that inventory manager.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Jimmy. Okay, team. I think there is no doubt anymore now. Okay, I will wind up this session. We will plan for another session in tomorrow morning. Our Jagadisan will taking care of one more demo tomorrow, the DE. We will meet in that session. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.